Well, if you're looking for a quick, yummy, tasty Italian dinner night, these jumbo stuffed mozzarella meatballs are gonna really jazz up your weeknight. It is so quick, it is so simple. Let me show you how to do it. Let's get to cooking. Have you ever been to a restaurant and you get their spaghetti and meatballs and you're really disappointed? Usually the meatballs itself are super tiny, or like me, they just don't have a lot of flavor to it.
That usually happens when you go
That happens all the time, and then you overpay for it, and then you're like, I could have just made these at home by myself, and you know, it's the end of the night and you're like, whatever, I just spent $100 for nothing. This is so easy. I love to do this at least, I would say once a week. Definitely once a week. I've got everything here in my bowl. We're gonna start mixing.
So we got some eggs, onions. I've not ever considered doing like...
Oh, I love diced onions. So the thing about meatballs is really, you can put whatever inside that you want. Some people even add green peppers, green onions. I've seen jalapenos in here. It's really what your family likes, but this is a traditional Italian meatball. Onions is where it's at. Now we're gonna roll all of these individually into your perfect size jumbo meatballs, probably about anywhere between 4 and 6 ounces in each ball. These probably make about 8, I would say.
Those are seriously jumbo meatballs.
They are jumbo, and they actually get even more jumbo when you add the cheese inside of them.
Oh, wow.
On my Blackstone behind me, I've got it preheating medium high. We're gonna add a little bit of olive oil down, then we're gonna plop on those jumbo meatballs. I like to use the all 4 sides rule, so you'll see me flip it front, back, side, and side, so they're able to cook. And then you're gonna add the dome. This is gonna give that convection feel to your griddle top. Now on the other side of my griddle, I went ahead and I preheated the griddle top on medium to medium low. I've used a cast iron skillet. In that cast iron skillet, I'm gonna add down a little bit of olive oil, gonna add in some chopped onions here. Gonna let it cook down until it's nice and translucent. Once those are translucent, I'm gonna add a little bit of my red wine, which you saw that I used. I'm doing a little bit of Chianti today, but you can use whatever you've got in your house. Then after that, we're gonna add 2 jars of your favorite tomato sauce. It could be canned, it could be jarred with pre-sauces, pre-seasonings, whatever you want. We're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder to that as well, really just rounding out the flavor in the sauce. My meatballs have had some time to cook now. Since they're all nice and crispy, we're gonna move it into the cast iron skillet with that sauce. Let it simmer for just about a couple of minutes. This is gonna allow for those meatballs just to finish cooking just a bit, get extra flavorful. While those are cooking down, let's talk about the plating process. Here we've got some spaghetti. Feel free to use whatever pasta you want. Today, I've got spaghetti on hand. Now we're going to go back to our cast iron here. I'm gonna pick up the meatballs first. Then we're gonna take that beautiful sauce and just pour it all over the noodles and the meatballs. We can't forget about the cheese, of course. We've gotta have extra cheese. Right on top, I'm using Parmesan cheese, adding some chopped basil for extra delicious flavor, a little bit of parsley to jazz it up even more, and that is it. It is time to taste this big guy. It is absolutely phenomenal, and this is gonna feed a lot of people. Oh my goodness, this looks so...
Those are serious meatballs. You were not joking.
And the best part about them, you've got to look at this. So once you dig into there, we've got to check this cheese out, y'all. This is where all that yummy mozzarella that I stuffed earlier is. And so I'm just gonna cut it here. I gotta get the noodles, I gotta get the sauce, I gotta get it.
Jeez. Oh yeah.
Okay, I think we got enough here. Oh man.
You got noodle, that'll work. Those look amazing. A little red wine. I mean, why not, right? Italian dish.
I mean, where's Dean Martin when I need him? I really need him playing in the background right now. This was fabulous. This came together so quick. Remember, busy moms, busy individuals, you can prep these meatballs ahead of time, put them in the fridge overnight, whatever makes your life easier. At the end of the day, there's always something you gotta know and you gotta go by. You gotta keep it simple, you gotta keep it quick, and you definitely have to keep it delicious. My name's Taylor Mock, and I will see you on the next episode. Cheers.